lives later, but it will show later tonight after the lives. It's a strange way of doing things, but yeah, it's my way. So it's Stone who make go-to IPA, which is an absolutely devastatingly hoppy beer, probably the hoppiest beer that I've ever tasted in my life. Neverending Hazy IPA is 4%, so good session strength beer. Intense orange and lime flavours, up fruit, which give way to notes of lemon, pineapple, starfruit, whatever starfruit is, oats and strawberry. Preserves in a refreshing finish. So yeah, it sounds interesting anyway. So another glorious day. You know, if you're in lockdown and the weather's this good, well, to be fair, I don't know if are we still in lockdown? Because the amount of people out and about today, shopping, travelling on the roads, I've never seen it like. I've not seen it that busy in a long while. And we're all about ready, aren't we? You know, as life goes, we're ready for moving on from this now and back to enjoying life again. Oh. Bit of muck or something on the inside of my glass. You didn't like that. So you do get the orange straight away. I got a whiff of strawberry as well, funnily enough. That's just what made me dive to the glass. So yeah, a hazy amber pour with a centimetre of head. Cheers. So yeah, I'm on a mission today to clean the beer room. I smashed another glass last night. Been doing reviews for just over 2.5 years now. Wow. What's going on out there with pigeons? The shagging, dirty bastards. It's time and place for that shit. Not when people are listening. Anyway, yeah, and it's been 2.5 years, and I've in the last 2 weeks I've dropped 2 glasses and broken, and I never break glasses. So roll on when I get my beer wall, my glass wall sorted out. I'm running short of screws. I've been out today and can't get them. Wilco's, you know, if you're doing any building projects, Wilco's in like a pick and mix tray where you can get little screws, big screws, all sorts of screws, nuts, bolts, all sorts of things, and you pay about. They're pissing me off now. In fact, you can hear that on the camera. It sounds wrong. I'm going to lob stones to it when I come out of the shed. Or give it the old whoosh and get them to go. But anyway, yeah, Wilco's is a fantastic place to get your screws from. And yeah, £3.75 for a large bag, and you ram it full. You know, even if you don't need that many, you ram it full anyway, just because you may need something along the lines in the future. And so I went today, but no, sadly not. I got some seed for grass, that's about it. And I was going to get some flowers, but I didn't want to start spending the boss man's money without actually asking him first. Oh, bitey straight away, real strong bitey taste to this. You definitely get the orange. I've definitely got pineapple. I don't know what star fruits are, so I ain't got a clue. So if it's a flavour that I can't get, then it's obviously that. Quite strong flavour. It's one of them, you know when you're drinking it. A bit hard to tell the ABV at the moment. I ain't had a drink since last night because I was up doing the live on Scott and Wonder's awesome charity thing, and yeah, I was on the prune juice wine. Although it did help, matters, other matters obviously, you know, the toilet matters. But yeah, it did help, and yeah, I feel a lot better today for it, funnily enough. So I might have to brew another batch, give it away as medicine. Yeah, definitely a nice bitey pour, nice fruit. Ooh. So I'm just starting to get the beer room looking back as it should be looking. It's been a tip for a few weeks, and I don't use the settee at this time of the year, so I put my son-in-law's. He's got a racing chair, you know, for gaming, racing chair, proper steering wheel, you know, and it's even got a Skoda badge on it, which makes you smile. He likes his Skodas. And so I put that on the settee so I can get the floor cleaned, and, you know, just return it to some normality. Roll on when I get this section done. Put the extension, join the two beer walls up together, because I've got a mini beer wall here with my barrels on, and actually make another section for the barrel to sit on, and then bring this across so it's like one big beer wall with a fermentation buckets on the bottom, across the bottom, another barrel there, an area for glasses, probably at the top going down, and then some room also for a few more bottles probably. When I actually finally get round to building it and get the wood. Surprising how much wood you need. You ever see pallets knocking about, especially 8-foot pallets? You know, they're damn good, especially if you can get them for free. They're damn good for taking apart, taking the nails out, or just bending the nails or cutting the nails off, whatever. And yeah, they're brilliant for use. I mean, that's what these were. These were all 8-foot pallets across there, 2 big 8-foot pallets. And it made a fantastic addition to the beer room, I think. It's not perfect, but does it really have to be? You know, it's only really my beer room, so as long as I like it, that's really all that matters. You know, you're not there to show it off to the world, shall we say. Oh, lovely flavours, strong. You can't tell that's a 4%er. I once guessed it. I said it was like 5.5. Wow, I've got some glasses to wash again. So, yeah, looking forward to tonight's. Well, you would have already seen me doing the lives, and I've had a big dinner as well, just to make sure I don't get too bladdered, as it were. Work again tomorrow. Weather's turning nice, so I need now to make sure that I start putting things into place. There's little jobs that I need to do, and the time of the jobs needs to be done. Like putting grass down. We've got a lawn that's quite bare in places, especially on the drive into it, and to put loads of grass down, get it growing for 2 or 3 months before anybody comes on it, as it were. Not that type of coming, but you know, drives on it, shall we say. And yeah, it'll be hopefully it'll establish itself, because when people start driving over grass, eventually it does ruin the grass, obviously. So it's got to be done. It's an experimental thing. I've got to rake it on, put it on, water it in the morning, water it in the evening before I go, and then do the same each day that I am at the Cockcliff site until we get some rain, obviously. And we get rain, and it you know, it all helps. This time of the year is brilliant for germination. If you don't overly soak stuff, but you water it, you know, all the seeds like a bit of something to get growing, you know. It's like because when you're thirsty for a pint, you know, sometimes you just need to have a pint. Well, seeds are the same, just not with beer. Although if you water cabbages with beer, makes be an interesting cabbage at the end of it, wouldn't it? I wonder if you fed cows on beer, that the milk would come out with a bit of beer in the milk. because they've done it with strawberries, haven't they? They've given strawberries and it's turned it into like a strawberry milk. Unless it was April Fool's and I'm talking out your backside, but you never know. So, totally enjoying this. This was another one from the Low Cost Beer Surprise Beer Hall, which, you know, it was one of the most kindest random acts of kindness. And, you know, this last month or so, I've been subject to so much kindness that it is truly gobsmacking, you know. And, I mean, people say to me that I've helped them in the last year, and you know, it's helped me. You know, it's both ways. It's helped me survive. It's helped me get better. Still not out of the woods. I don't know if you ever will be when you get really, really bad anxiety. I don't know. I think it's just a culture of trying to get yourself out of it. But you know, getting out there, it's good. It's moving on. All very interesting. So, mop my floor, give it a good hoover, get rid of any glass, flipping glass. Do a bit of washing, bit of housework. Me or the dog knocked a load of seeds over last night, so I'm picking seeds up like this. And so annoying. These things happen though, don't they? You know, it is a shed at the end of the day, albeit a beer room. So, what a lovely beer. It really fills your mouth with flavour. I get a bit of lime. I certainly get that. I got that whiff of strawberry. I certainly got the orange. Definitely got a bit of pineapple. There may be other flavours, but you know, I know what I got anyway. What I can say, without a shadow of a doubt, it's a very nice beer. And yeah, good session strength beer. Not too strong. That bite at the beginning really gets you though. Not too strong for people who don't want to be drinking anything too strong at this moment in time. So yeah, out of 5 for me, a good 4.3 out of 5. Yeah, it was very nice. Not sure if it's still at low cost. I haven't been on for a few days for low cost site. I had a quick look the other day. A lot of nice draft beers on. And I think they're looking for somebody to hire. So anybody in the St. Neots area, get yourself down there. If you're a fan of beers, it's the greatest job ever. Although you might be coming home with beers every night that you're buying because you see so many box ticking beers. It cost me a fortune to work in a shop like that. Yeah. It would cost me a fortune. Right. As always, thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing and liking. And we are past 1,500. Wow. So it's interesting now. When it gets to 2,000, we're going to have to do some amazing beer. Might be expensive, but you know, it's going to have to be a super strong beer again. And then probably do a 3-hour session, you know, for the 2,000. I think that's got to be a way into it, you know. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you soon. Cheers.